Hello there and welcome to today's video. Today's video is all about promoting and marketing your business. Now I'm going to cover a couple of points here. The idea of today is to show you ways that you can promote your business for a much lower cost and get better results. In some cases, unbelievable results. Now the same rules apply whether you're in network marketing, MLM, direct sales, you have your own small business. The same golden rules are going to apply. Now let's start it from the beginning. Imagine that you went to a marketing company and you decided that you wanted to market red bicycles. I'll use that as an example because that's the example I use in my blog. So you decide that you're going to put an advert out on Google or Facebook or wherever it may be, promoting red bicycles. What happens? Right, well, what you're doing first of all, you're promoting that, and everybody who's looking for bicycles may see your advert and click on it. But of that, probably between 2–5% are actually looking for bicycles to buy now. And of that maybe possible 5%, probably only 2–5% of that are actually looking for red ones. So what you're doing, you're taking the whole marketplace and cutting it down, cutting it down, cutting it down, till you're paying for all that, but you're actually aiming for that. Next to nothing. I'm going to tell you, don't do that. Now, there are marketing companies out there that is specifically what they do. And there's reasons for it. Don't get me wrong, there is reason to do that. But what I'm going to explain today, longer term, it won't be instantaneous, but longer term will produce more customers. And for a lot of companies, a lot of people, it'll be an unbelievable amount of business, if done right. And I'll explain how to do it right as well. So, what am I going to say to you? I'm going to give you a two-step formula, very, very simple, that will increase your business. The first thing is, don't aim for your little 5% of 5%, aim for the 95% who are just looking at this moment in time. Why? Because of that 95%, a lot of them will eventually be looking for bikes. Maybe only that much this month, that much that month, but overall a lot of them at some point will be looking for a bike. Not necessarily a red one, but they'll be looking for a bike. So the way to get their interest in you, as opposed to the person down the road or the person that way, is very, very simple. You put out information. Now in that situation it may be what to look for when buying a bike, how to measure for your bike. There are so many different options of what you could put out information, and the way you do that is with a blog. Why a blog as opposed to a website? Very, very simple. A blog, first of all, tends to be more, how can I put it, more conversational. A website is, I am selling you this, here's some information, read it and then buy off me. A blog is more, let me tell you something about this, let me tell you something about that, have a look at this, this might be of interest. It is not a selling tool, it's a marketing tool for you. Okay, so you create a blog and you put information out there, hopefully on a daily basis, certainly 2, 3, 4 times a week, something like that, to produce a place where people who are looking to buy a bike will be guided to from Google. So you may put 20 different posts out. Some of them may be, have a look at this. This is a brand new bike that's come out. What are the good points about it? What are the bad points about it? That sort of thing. You can put so much out about so little things. Okay? Then what will happen is that 95% of people out there are going to come at some point and have a look at your website. They'll have a look at it, they'll think, oh yeah, that's helpful, that's helpful, that's helpful. And when they come to actually buy a bike, they're going to go back to you first of all to get help on how to buy it. you then have links from there to somewhere that you're promoting, but not in your face. We're not selling from this website. It's more of a matter of, if you find that of interest and want to look in more depth about bikes, you might want to have a look at this. And then you feed them over to your main website where you're selling from. But the blog itself is not to promote the website, it is to give information. So that's point one. That is the first point. The second key to doing it is then how you promote that website. Now, I'm not saying you wouldn't use Google advertising or marketing, but you're doing it in a different manner. And most people won't. They will use Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, LinkedIn. There are so many different ways that you can actually promote it for nothing. So let's say, for example, you decide to use Facebook to promote your company. What you're doing is promoting the blog. You're giving information out there, and what will happen is people will share that information. They may see a post that, oh yeah, that's good, it's coming up to Christmas, I'm thinking of getting a bike. Oh, I'll just post it on my wall. You never know, somebody else might be as well. And before you know, one person looking at your blog post turns into 50 people looking at your blog. Some of them will return. But the main advantage is when you put a post out on a blog, 4 years' time, 5 years' time, whatever, it's still out there on the internet. So when somebody is looking for something, they may see a post that's 5 years, it may be way out of date, but they find it of interest, come to you, see a link to your selling site, see a link to your address, your contact details, an email that they can contact you with, and before you know it, you're getting leads coming through to you saying, I want to buy a bike off you. Can you tell me what one will be suitable for me? Not the situation of that 5% then being dribbled down and down and down until you get maybe the odd person who, using your marketing, is actually coming to buy a bike and it's costing you an arm and leg to promote it. So what I'm suggesting is something that works extremely well. It is used by some of the top marketers on the internet. You will see this actually being used by some of the top companies like the likes of Amazon, etc. And what they're doing it a slightly different way, but they've got millions and millions of dollars and pounds to spread out in general marketing. What they do, they offer people reviewing their products. So you may find that if you look at Amazon on a particular book, it'll say that this is a 3-star rated book, this is a 5-star rated book, this is what people have said about it. They are feeding information out in a slightly different manner. But we're talking about somebody who's in a small business or somebody who's in network marketing, MLM. This is the way to do it. If you've got a couple of £1 million to spend on marketing, ignore everything I've said. But if you haven't, like 99% of people out there, this will get you more leads over a period of time. Now what I'm actually going to do, just down there, you'll see some more information, and one of them is a link. I'd like you to click on that link, and that will explain a little bit more about something that we use personally to help us with our blog. It's an affiliate company of ours. It's not in network marketing or MLM or anything like that. It is purely a business that was set up to help people with their blogs, with their marketing online, showing you all the different ways that you can actually generate business using social media, using the internet as a whole. And it has the added facility of having one of the top blog posting systems available. I would personally suggest this above going to some of the smaller ones. You know the ones that you see them on the internet where they say $3 or $4, £2 or £3, whatever it may be, per month, and we'll produce a blog for you. But you sit down and you do the hard work, but when you get it, there's a blog there. Yeah, great, fantastic. But the difficulty is that when you actually come in to promote it, Google will rank you lower and lower and lower and lower and lower. The people who have done this have designed it so it ranks way up there. And then with the promotions, the way that they teach you, you'll get it up, 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 and quite often on the first page of Google, if you do it right, as they say. Anyway, have a look at that. Lasts about 20 minutes or so. Well, it's 19 minutes and so many seconds. Have a look at that. It's a video down there, well worth looking for. If it's not right for you, that's fine, no problem. But what I would like you to do is share this video, this post, like it, and it might just help somebody else in your business or in your niche. Anyway, look forward to speaking to you on the next video. I know this is a little bit longer than what I tend to do my videos for, but I hope you've enjoyed it, and speak to you later. Bye for now.